As before today's video starts, please go down and subscribe. Alright, so I had a whole video planned for this. I made it yesterday, edited it, had it ready to go. And what do? I fucked up, I deleted it. And I cannot get it back, it's gone forever. So, this is probably gonna hurt a lot of your eyes, but yeah. We had an engine failure part. So, I'm gonna throw up a clip and you guys tell me what part failed.
Oh shit, here we go again.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
So yeah, lifter failed. Number one bore, completely gone. It is not in there anymore. As you can see, the camshaft and everything's out. The block itself is okay. We're going to throw bearings in the bottom end. I'm going to throw a new cam in this because it destroyed the cam. All the rest of the 16 lifters are okay. Just one failed on me, so I have one brand new milling LS7 lifter here. And here's the cam, all fucked up, tore to hell. And here is the lifter. Yeah, pretty bad, pretty tore up. As you guys can tell, lifter rides here. Has the cam spinning and push your push rod up, pushing your rocker down, and opening and closing your valves. Heads are okay, block is okay. The cylinders are fine, no compression issues, no piston ring issues. We're gonna throw bearings in it just in case because I have no idea where that piece went. But for the most part, shit happens, kind of sucks. But we'll be back at it, you know how it goes. So as you can see, I've done a lot of cleaning in here. I painted the back firewall. I moved my training cooler line up in there, made this hole a little bigger. I ran my wiring harness is not in the corner anymore with my computer. I ran it inside the car. The computer is sitting up in the dash now. Just sitting up in here, just chilling in there. I moved my power bus block from over there to down here. As you can see, there's a power block. I have the fuse block I'm gonna mount right here next to it. And then there's my key on power, which is the red wire. Everything else switch panel wise, everything is still good and as it should be. I just wanted to clean up the bay since I had all this time and being down to just clean it up, get rid of all the ugly wiring and whatnot. So now you can see that this corner is very nice and tidy and it looks very good. All right guys, so it's been a little while later. As you can see, I have all my wiring harness all nice and tucked up, patched up a few holes in the firewall because we're big on safety now. And basically all my wiring will run down the valley and behind the fuel rails, basically on the intake manifold to each pigtail for injectors and such. And just have a real nice, look to it. Now I have all this all cleaned up and done the right way, the nice clean way. My harness just sits up there now in the cowl. And obviously I painted the firewall and whatnot to make it look a lot better. But yeah, now when I go to tear this thing apart, I can literally just take the harness, toss it up here, and that's about it. As you guys see, the nitrous kit's just chilling there. But I don't know if we'll go back on nitrous or not. I found a kit on Facebook that I may be able to get. It comes with a GT45 turbo. I had another kit I found on Facebook. It sold. It had a VS Racing 78. I don't know what I plan on doing with this car at all right now. Obviously, since we need a camshaft, we can go either way. We can go boost or we can go back to nitrous. Now, nitrous is the cheapest and fastest way that we can get back out and racing. I pieced together my own turbo kit, basically, and, priced it out and stuff like that on what I would need. And it would be with an S197 turbo or a T76 turbo, and it would be a single kit. So, obviously, manifolds run down, back under the bell housing for the TH400, and the turbo would mount right here. Obviously I have to run a drain line to the front cover, and then ICT Billet sells the kit where you run the turbo feed from the oil filter housing over to the turbo. So that will be done and done. It would also be a universal intercooler kit because I would need one because I don't know how much work it's going to be to get the intercooler way up there where it would get all the air it needs. Obviously it has to go up in front of the radiator and whatnot, but I'm really trying to go toward the turbo route, but money is a big deal. I know I pieced together a kit. It was a little bit over $1,000 and it would still need little things here and there. And that would be basically running on a 14-pound wastegate and No blow-off valve, obviously. But I don't know. I'm trying to think. Nitrous is the easiest, and it'll get me out there racing again. This kit is still good, works. A buddy of mine can use it on his car though, so I could make some money off of it. And I have a couple parts I'm selling just to try and support getting this thing back to running and driving again. But at least it's only come down to this now. We like everything else on the car, I would say, is bulletproof now, because drive shaft, rear end, transmission, all been touched in some way and pretty damn stout. Motor, I guess all this stuff could have been avoided earlier in the build, but I wouldn't have known that one of those lifters was going to literally collapse on me and then break off and destroy the camshaft and leave a bunch of metal in the oil, because I did drain it and there was a lot of metal debris on the end of the plug for the oil pan. So this is where we're at. So I'm going to go down below if you guys can. I'll drop a poll, say what you guys want to see. You want to see me get back up on nitrous for cheaper, get back out there racing, or we tough it out, we go turbo, spend a little more money, make a lot more power. And obviously it'd be a lot more, I won't say reliable, because, you know, nothing we do with racing is reliable in a sense, because we're always trying to turn it up, we're always trying to go faster. Everything has a certain breaking point. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will get back to you guys later. Sorry it took so long for me to get another one up, but I've just been dealing with all this bullshit. I am going to drop up a couple photos of how this lifter looks so you guys can see it, since the video camera at least, doesn't do it so much justice. And, you know, get you guys a real in-depth look of it. I did try polishing it. There's no way of polishing it. I cannot bring it back. Tried 800 grit sandpaper. I can knock it down a little more, but it's so grooved in there, it's like no way of getting it back to at all. So, you know, shit happens. So go down below, check out that poll. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, should I go back on nitrous and, you know, get back out there racing this season, or miss half the season, if not almost all of it, and get a turbo. But we'll have to add a lot more, and it won't just be, you know, a couple grand just going turbo, because you still need boost controllers and, you know, the kit itself, that's one thing, and doing a turbo is one thing, but you still need all the management for a turbo. Like, I would still have to switch injectors from the 36s I have now to 80s. I have enough fuel back there for it. Obviously, all the lines and everything basically to a turbo is a lot of fucking work. And it is a learning curve for me, because I'm not a turbo guy at all. But, like I said, thank you guys for stopping by. Catch you guys in the next one, and go down, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back out there soon.